What is going on, guys? My name is Benjamin Gibson, and today I will be telling you about my experience at Maaco Auto Body and Paint. If you do not know already, I bought myself a 1992 Miata a couple months ago. It was in really bad condition. It needed a lot of love and care, and I only got it for $3,600. For that price, there's a lot that needs to be done to the car, and I think the number one thing was the paint. Paint was terrible, the clear coat was lifting, everything was faded. It just looks terrible. So I decided that, okay, well, I don't want to spend too much money on this super cheap car, so why not go to Maaco Auto Body? You know, I've heard about things on YouTube. You might as well check it out. So it turns out they were the cheapest auto body place where I could actually get my car painted. And because I want to save as much money as I can by doing the work myself, I decided to do all the prep work. So I spent like 3 days sanding. It was terrible. My garage is filled with red dust. It's atrocious. Regardless, I ended up sanding the whole car, getting all the paint off, getting all the faded clear coat off. I literally did everything. To say the least, it was a lot of work, and I kind of wish I just had them do it, because there were some spots that I could tell I missed on the last part, and I know that's totally my fault. That's none of Maaco's fault at all. So I'll go over that when I show the car. I'll just point out the spots where I messed up instead of, you know, them messing up. But before I get into the cost, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button so you don't miss another one of my videos. They're amazing, right? Exactly. Now here is the price. So in total, the full paint job was $1,306, and it would have been closer to $1,500 if I had not done the prep work myself. That being said, I wish I had them do the prep work because I noticed there's some spots I missed, and quite honestly, it was a lot of work. So Maaco charged $700 for the urethane base paint and $500 for the base clear coat. And now obviously that adds up to $1,300. There's tax, and then that also includes whatever manual labor there was that goes into that. So honestly, you guys have not seen the paint yet. I think this is a good price. You're paying $1,300 for, you know, a decent paint job that will last 5 years if you take care of it, and I think it looks pretty good. Now you guys can see the car. Okay, so obviously the car is a bit dirty, but if you catch the light at a certain angle, you can tell that there are some scratches. It's really hard to tell on camera, but there's some scratches from my original prep work that you can see coming through. In person, it's a lot more noticeable. So I don't know if they did the prep work, if that would be any different, but it is kind of noticeable. You can kind of see right through here. There's some scratch marks. That's okay, honestly. I mean, I don't care. You're paying $1,000 for a paint job. You're gonna have to expect some imperfections in the paint. But I could go out and point out every single mistake in this video, and it would be a pretty long video if you really want to dissect it. But a lot of it just comes down to the prep work I did. You can see some of the paint, tiny little paint dots. There's 2 little paint dots right here. It's essentially just raised paint. I don't know if you can buff that out or not. And then the mirrors, I did a terrible prep job on the mirrors, and I know it. There's quite a bit of lifted paint throughout the mirrors. I mean, overall, they did a pretty good job for the prep work I did. I know there was quite a bit of spots that I missed on the bumper right here. There's a couple dings through here, and then the badging, the original Mazda badging right here. I didn't sand it down, but this looks amazing, so I wonder if they sanded it down for me. I'm really not so sure. Hood looks amazing. Really the biggest part that I'm not too happy with is the hood. Aside from the dirt, this is all dirt and stuff, but through here, like I said, there's some scratching, and then throughout the whole car, there's orange peel. If that's something you care about, I would be mindful, and I'd probably get them to do the prep work. Okay, so as I was saying, I know I color matched this car, or the paint, to the original OEM 1992 Mazda Miata red. I forget what the red is called. I don't know if that has something to do with how the paint will lay. Maybe if you have to mix paint to color match a car, there might be some inconsistencies in the paint. I don't know how to paint. I don't know paint. I have no idea. It might be, it might not be, it might just be that, you know, there was paint clogging up in the spray gun, and when they sprayed it, it sprayed too much in a specific area and it dried like that. I have no idea. Regardless, I think, you know, you really do get what you're paying for, and I paid for a decent paint job, and I got a decent paint job. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but one thing I would be mindful of is the reviews. Maaco is a franchise, and I know different places have different reviews. I personally found the best reviews in my area, and then I drove 40 minutes to get my car painted. And it was done in a fairly short time. It only took about 4 days, I think. It was less than a week. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another one of my awesome YouTube videos. And comment down below what you think I should do with this 1992 Mazda Miata. Thanks.